Hello, fifth grade. This is Miss Alvarez-Muñoz saying hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I miss you all. I hope you're doing well with your studies. I hope you're keeping up with it. I miss you guys. Been praying for you and this whole situation. I hope I get to see you guys soon. Today, we're going to go on to musictheory.net. I know we've used this website several times to learn about notes on the staff, on the treble clef, on the bass clef, and then the grand staff when we put them all together. But today we're going to look at a few tools, a few things that we can use to sort of play around more with music. Music theory is always super helpful to learn when you're getting a little bit farther into music, into our studies like we are. Just like a language, we first learn how to speak and how to understand our native language, whatever is spoken around us, by hearing examples of it. We don't really learn things like this is a chair or this is a house. We just learn that I live in a house or I'm sitting in a chair. We learn about words and things like that through example, through people sharing it with us. More of that is caught and instead of being taught to us. But once we get more fluent in our language and once we start going to school, we start learning about things like grammar and sentence structure and spelling and cursive and all these fun things. And music is the same way, through performance and through trying out instruments and learning more about the world around us through music. We can have a good understanding and a good idea of how to go farther in it by doing music theory. So I'm just here to show you two tools and an exercise so that you can expand your musical skills. The first one is the tempo tapper. Tempo tapper is a cool little device that you can use on this website to tap a tempo. If I were, say, singing a song in my head, maybe let's see, a mass song that we sing. So carry your candle, run to the darkness. Let's see, that's our steady tempo for that song. Let's see if I can tap the tempo tapper. And let's see what that tempo is. 70 BPM. 70 BPM. I wonder what that means. If you watched my video last week about the metronome, BPM stands for beats per minute. That's what BPM stands for. And what that tells us is that there are going to be 70 of these happening in 1 minute, 60-second time. So it's a little quicker than a ticking clock because the number is higher, so it tells us it's quicker. Let's see, what would 70 BPM sound like if I were to go onto Google? If I just type metronome onto Google, the first thing that shows up is this little metronome. Let's find out. I'm going to toggle this back to 70. Ooh, here we go. Let's hear what that sounds like. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Pretty steady tempo. Good. So you can always use the tempo tapper to figure out a tempo of maybe one of your favorite songs or a song that we do in class. You can figure out that by just pushing the tap button with your mouse or on your iPad. Remember that when we're on the iPad, we click use web version. We don't have the app. There's an app option for this that costs money and all this stuff. We're not there yet with that. But you can just use the web version, just like we have when we've taken our online theory quizzes. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home. Let's see, I'm going to go back to tools. Oh, I'm already there, huh? Now I'm going to go to pop-up piano. Woo-hoo! The piano is an instrument that a lot of us probably know something about. I know there are a few of you that have taken piano lessons, some of you who are really great players, and I would love to hear you someday. But I'm just going to address this to everybody just so that they have a little bit of knowledge or understanding about the piano. When we were learning notes on the staff, we learned about the music alphabet. We learned that there are 7 letters in our music alphabet, 7 only, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then it circles back, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And the music alphabet can start anywhere. If a composer wanted to write it with the music alphabet starting at D, it would start at D, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. If he wanted to write it, or she wanted to write it starting with the letter F, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. However they wanted to do it. It can go forwards, it can go backwards. Wherever the starting point is, that's where the end is. On the piano, on this one here, we're going to start with C. So that note name is C. So if we play C, the letter after that is D, E, F, G, A, B, C. There we are. Now, if you're looking at a piano, if you have one maybe at home, or maybe you have some experience, or you've always wanted to learn, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many notes, there's so many keys. You are right. The keyboard on the piano has 88 keys. 88 of them. That's a ton of keys. How do you keep track of all that? Well, if you are a visual person where you like to see things and things are easily recognizable if you can understand them in a visual way, let me help you out. The piano has white keys, obviously, and then there's these raised black keys. And if you see a piano, there's the white keys that are sitting on the bottom, and then there's the black keys that are sort of stacked on top of it in between. And if you look a little closer, the black keys are grouped in this way. They're grouped in groups of 2, then they're in groups of 3, then 2, then 3, then 2. You get the gist of it, right? Groups of 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 2, then 3. Oh yeah, easy, easy. Cool. So let me help you out with this now. C, the note name C is always to the, I'm going to do it this way because I think this might be backwards for you, to the left of the 2 black keys. So if you go to the left of the 2 black keys, that note is always going to be C. Guess what? If you go up here too, woo. How about here? Woo. And then woo. There's no black keys here because the keyboard is run out on this pop-up piano app. But you can see that the C's are to the left of those 2 black keys. You with me so far? Now, if I wanted to find, say, the note F, how would I do that? The note name F. Well, I know this is a C. Just like we did before, we're going to go up the alphabet. D, E, F. That's how we figure out those notes. You with me so far? Good. I'm going to take you to a quick exercise. Scroll down. I clicked exercises up here. I'm going to scroll down to keyboard note identification. Oh, yeah. Now, let's put our skills to the test. Oh, wait, I got to reset. Remember, I click reset here. I push reset. Boom. 0 out of 0 out of 0. Let's see. How would I figure out this note that's marked for me? Well, I know that the keyboard has white keys and black keys. Remember, they're stacked on top, those black keys there. And I know that they organize those black keys in groups of 2 and 3. Great. I hope this makes sense. I hope that the keyboard from now on doesn't look so scary to you guys anymore. I know it's a lot of keys, it's a lot of notes, and they all how do you figure them all out? But here's how. When we remember the groupings of 2 and 3 black keys, it makes a lot of sense. This note right here is C. Remember, C is to the left of the 2 black keys. This is it right here. No, I don't want to reveal the answer. I'm going to learn and practice this on my own. Thank you very much. So if this is C, the next note is D, E, F, G. Remember, after G, there's only 7 letters in the music alphabet. So after G, we go to A, B, C, D, ho, 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 E, E, E. Yes, 100%. Let's keep going. What would this be? If this is a C, The note right next door. That's right. D. You get the gist. C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. So this is just a cool exercise to put your piano skills to the test. It's really fun. It's really simple, but I hope you get the chance to just learn something new today. And if you are already learning piano, if you're already learning how to play, then let me show you another exercise where you can put your skills to the test. Keyboard reverse identification. It's going to show you a note on the staff, and your job is going to be to find that key on the piano. Whew! Let me reset this. Okay, so figuring this out, you piano players will be able to figure this out, I'm sure, real quick. If you have any questions on where these notes are or how to do this stuff, remember, you can always reach me on Google Classroom. I'd be happy to help you. But this short tutorial was just about introducing those of you to the keyboard and hopefully making it not look so scary. Hopefully there's a little bit of interest in there. If you ever have any questions about the keyboard, let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope a lot of learning happens. I hope a lot of rest and a lot of fun and enjoyment happens. Say hi to me on Google Classroom. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.